Welcome to Xbox Uncut's episode 304 of Xbox Uncut. Yeah, that's right. We're here. We're back for another week. Joining me this week in chat is Infinity Line. Thank you for being here, sir. Staple to the chat.
That's right.
On our humble little platform. Followed by the amazing Will. Welcome to the show, Will. Thank you for being here, sir.
Hello. Thanks for having me again. This should be an interesting news week. It's not much, but we'll try to start it out as much as we can.
Or we'll do like a comparison between Superman and some, I don't know. Steph will come up with some crazy ass topic. And we'll just do that. Steph, welcome to the show.
What up, what up?
Are you prepared
Yes, I will.
for the crazy topic?
I'm never
Not yet.
prepared.
Good. Don't be.
I always,
I want it to be
as
strong.
I go, yeah, I do that. No, I just make it up as I go.
All right.
Freestyling.
Cool. All right, so not even gonna hide it. There's not a ton of news this week. There is a little something. We got to see a Cyberpunk console. Cyberpunk Xbox One X. Looks kind of cool. I don't know. Did you get a chance to check it out, Will? I know Steph was telling me about it.
Yeah, it doesn't look real though. It looks like almost like a photoshopped image because there's no clear image of it. It's just like the same old image that they tweeted out. I almost don't think it's real, but
Is it not? I thought it was.
I don't know. It could be, but
The controller's real though, right?
yeah, the controller is definitely real. But like, at all, this looks pretty bad. Like I'm like, wow. Like, is this what the
Bad,
best
like bad isn't good, or
no,
bad?
it's bad isn't like
Badass. That's what
garish and.
Yeah.
I thought it looked pretty dope.
I don't like it, man, because it doesn't match the controller at all, and like, it's a weird.
I think I seen a different picture than you did. Then
Maybe you might have to send me. Is
I seen
like
the one.
yellow?
I seen the one that Tim tweeted out. Did you see that one?
I think that's the one.
Maybe I'm just.
It's
Are you saying I got bad taste, Will?
Yes, that's exactly what he's saying. 100%, no questions asked.
No. Yeah, well,
Terrible
disrespectful
taste.
Well, let's just go with that it's fake and the controller's real until we know for sure.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I feel comfortable saying that.
Yeah, I mean, if it's real, then okay, but it just doesn't look like real. Like it looks like because it looks
Reminds
like
me of the Minecraft console.
Yeah, but it looks like a really like blurry JPEG. It's not like that high quality because usually when they announce this, unless they leaked it out or whatever, but it doesn't look like a legit picture. But because look at the side of the picture too, like has the same on the side of the box, has the same angle of the console with the controller. So I don't know, it doesn't look legit. But if it is, then I'll take it back. But I don't like it. No, sir.
Not a fan. That's what I keep hearing. Not a fan.
Yeah.
What do you like, Will?
Well, if the controller had
walks
like,
on the
magenta
beach.
on it, if the controller had a magenta on it instead of red, that'd be cool. But the controller's okay. I mean, it's not too bad.
So you're saying Xbox is taking L's right now? Yes, sir.
Yeah, L
Can I
after L after
Can I translate that into fanboy?
Yes, please.
L. How'd that sound?
Pretty good.
It was okay.
Pretty good. Okay. Well,
like
moving on from all the else, we are going to be looking at all the L's that these hospitals are going to be getting when the coalition is donating 500 Xbox One X consoles to hospitals. It's awesome.
One X.
Huh?
One X consoles.
Yeah, One X.
Wow.
The team has donated 200 Xbox One X consoles to charity. The consoles will be used in hospitals. I'm trying to see what charity it was exactly, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. In many children's hospitals, almost all patients are now restricted to the rooms due to COVID-19, which, with limitations to visitors and restrictions to non-patients' activity, hospitals are in need more than ever for game consoles. So yeah, it's really awesome that they were able to donate that many.
So, did you guys ever have to visit anyone in the hospital when in the 90s when they had the 64s in the hospital? You remember that? And had the Super Nintendos.
I didn't see that in the hospital. I
My
do.
sister has a terminal illness, and she's had it her whole life. So I've been in and out of hospitals forever, and that's how I
Yeah.
beat all the Zeldas. So I first
Wow.
got the expansion pack. Like I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's been years. What is it called after it's been so long? You commit a crime. What is it called? What was that called?
The crime of passion.
No,
It's been a long
you're
time.
out of what is it called?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
You're out
Yeah,
of.
man. I swapped them out, man. I'm
I
ashamed
don't
to
know
say
the
it, but I
name. I
swapped
don't
them
know the
out.
word.
I took the expansion back from the hospital. But I was like, hey, man,
Statutes
I
of
didn't know.
limitation. You're out of the statutes of limitation.
Yeah, statutes of limitation.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No, I brought my Perfect Dark from the crib because I was wanting to play Perfect Dark, and then all of a sudden it was a whole new game. I was like, what? What is this shit? Is it single player? I had no idea. I mean, I had that game like 3 years and I didn't know about it.
Cold-blooded.
Well, I remember the
Cold-blooded.
hotels. I remember the hotel I went to, or like Plaza had like a Nintendo 64 and like a bubble or whatever.
Like, that shit wasn't
like
no
station.
bubble. It was on like a cart, like a cart, like in you remember in elementary and middle school and stuff when you watch the movies and they bring the TV with the cart.
Right. Yeah.
It was like that in the hospitals.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the controller was chained to it, but they didn't have the little expansion pack thing. I don't know how I figured out that's what it was, but I figured out that's what it was, and I brought mine from the crib and I swapped them things out.
Oh, well, sorry to hear about your sister, man. That's rough.
Sorry to hear about all those little kids that never got to enjoy the better N64 because the person had to swap
that was
it out.
only in our room. It was after we left. You know what I mean?
All those little kids. All right. I don't even know where to go from there. Fallout 76, a game where you just pick up and put stuff in your pockets. Wastelanders update has been launched. It's a good segue. What do you think?
Shout out to MM2K, man. Now the game is worth something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they've added fucking NPCs, and
man, now it's worth something. I didn't hit them up and tell them.
I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. Jason played a little bit of it. I went ahead and bought a month to try, private server thing.
Yeah.
See if I like it. We'll find out. It's $40 right now. It is Xbox One X enhanced. But yeah, they added fact that they added some, stuff to make it so you could play it by yourself. Like a good old Fallout game. It's about damn time.
That's
about damn time.
So you saying the game is better now?
That's what I hear.
I might play it now.
Wastelanders inject some of the strengths of Bethesda's game studios in Fallout 76. With the robust new reputation and dialogue systems, these give the worlds even more depth and add a level of meaning and importance to your interactions with the NPCs, some of whom will even become your allies. Allies will join you at your camp and give you quests in addition to a handful of other benefits. So yeah, essentially they put the NPCs back into Fallout. Now people aren't pissed. Sad that they had to do that, because, damn. How the fuck do you not put NPCs in Fallout? It's kind of they're a cornerstone to the game. That's all I'm saying. Cornerstone.
So was it just empty? Like was it before? It was no.
Pretty much, yep.
They're like terminals.
There were terminals,
like
and you traded with people.
Yeah.
So it was only people that were in the world were like other players.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
Or animals and stuff, or like I want to say
monsters, or that
monsters.
Whole thing,
yeah.
But
wow,
that was it.
Wild.
All right.
Wild stuff, man.
Let's see what else was going on in the world this week. We had games coming to Game Pass. We had for console? We had. Oh, man, I'm gonna fuck this shit up. Roboto. I'm going to go with that. That's how you pronounce it. That's how you say it. I invented it. The Long Dark, Deliver Us the Moon, Levelhead, and Hyperdot are all coming to Game Pass on console.
Yeah. Also, Journey to Savage Planet. There's
Yes.
also one.
Well, we talked about that last week. These are
Okay.
the upcoming.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is there more ones coming up?
Yep.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh,
So
man, I
when is
had the list of
those coming
PC
out?
ones too. Oh, let's see. The Long Dark is April 16th. Gato Roboto is April 21st. Deliver Us to the Moon, April 24th. Hyperdot, April 30th. And Level Head is April 30th.
Oh, okay.
All right, leaving April 30th. The Banner Saga 2. Bomber Crew. Braid. Fallout 4. Full Metal Furries. Metal Slug 3. Ruiner, Silence, The Whisper World 2. Smoke and Sacrifice. And the one that people are going to cry to see go. Wolfenstein: The New Order.
How will people live without that game?
If
I
your
need to play
friends haven't-
Wolfenstein. When's Wolfenstein leaving? Is it gone already?
It's the 30th. April 30th.
I might play it. Might play it this weekend.
If your friends haven't tried Xbox Game Pass Ultimate yet, now's the best time. Their first month is only $1, getting them access to all these games, even the perks. And while you're planning your list of what games you play next, you might find helpful are many ways for you to keep up to date. Twitter, Instagram, mobile apps, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure, sir. I'm not sure about this. Not sure. Let's see. Xbox Game Pass, PC Beta. We got Gears Tactics, The Long Dark, Deliver Us to the Moon, Level Headed, Gato Roboto, and Hyperdot. So pretty much everything plus Gears Tactics.
So Gears Tactics is out now?
It's up. Man, that was the next news item.
Oh, for
Damn it.
preload.
What's wrong with you, sir? You're skipping news articles. Will. We had a trailer, and we had preload on PC for Game Pass. So you can go and enjoy watching it download and just sitting on your hard drive as you wait to play. Are you excited?
Okay.
No? Okay. It's okay. I'm not excited about preloading stuff
Sorry.
either.
Yeah, I'm not excited about preloading PC stuff that I don't have access to. I mean, because my PC sucks, so I don't have like great hardware to run it. So I guess it's just for console for me.
Yeah. So another thing that Will hasn't been able to enjoy because his PC sucks is the RTX Minecraft update came out today.
Oh, it came out.
So you
Nice.
can get into the beta for PC and play the. Excuse me. What'd you say?
Didn't it destroy like a bunch of shit on PC?
What do you
Like
mean
the
destroy?
Insider Hub got like it crashed. It was.
Oh
down
yeah,
all
it
day.
was crashing like a motherfucker. But eventually it did work.
They got it fixed. Good.
Yeah, because I got to play a little bit of it on Jason's new rig, and it looks awesome. It's crazy how.
May I ask what's in it?
I mean, it's demos for full path ray tracing.
No, the rig.
Oh, he has a 27 Super. Is what he's running.
Ooh.
Yeah, 2070 Super. And I'll put it this way: he was getting with full path ray tracing, 4K upscaled with DLSS. He was getting about 35 to 40 frames per second running it. So we turned off the scaling with DLSS, so it was just running, pure 4K. He was getting 10 frames per second.
Damn.
Yeah.
What resolution was it?
1080p. Or no. We're talking about what resolution was it running at 10 frames per second? It was running at true 4K.
Oh, okay.
But it had full ray tracing. So, yeah, it was just it bogged that system down. Bogged it. But the bloom around lights is better in true 4K versus the DLSS. But it was, I think, a worthwhile compromise to get up to like 40 frames per second in 4K to lose like a little bloom and still have the majority of all the full path ray trace lighting.
So it must make your game look really nice now. Like, is it like does it change your world altogether, or do you have to like put different settings so it could look different?
Well, they used different texture packs to highlight the lighting, but for the most part, it was what it said it was. Like it was, you know, it was Minecraft, so it's not like they limited what you could do in Minecraft itself. It was more just, excuse me, the fact that, you know, the system was, well, you know, they just put a texture pack to show off the blocks better.
Oh, okay.
So it was like a higher resolution texture pack, or they changed how things looked. But it was still fully Minecraft, just with full path tracing.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds cool. Are you gonna use it tonight, or when you play it again?
No, I'm not gonna play it tonight. I'll let him. I think he's actually playing Fallout on Xbox right now. Jason is.
Oh. Gotcha.
But it's like, I don't know, unless it'll be interesting to see how the next gen consoles handle it, and if we get the exact same solution, or because I still want 60 frames per second Minecraft. Want it,
That'd be nice.
but
Yeah.
at the same time, I don't think we're going to get it if we get ray tracing. I think 30 is what we're going to get locked. Which, I mean, I don't know if y'all saw the Digital Foundry video for the full path ray tracing. They released it today, but it really does look fantastic.
Yeah, I saw the video was up. I didn't check it out yet, but it does look. I think from what I've seen of the thumbnail and like all the stuff that Microsoft have shown in their shows, it does look very impressive. Like all the shading and the lighting. It's really. I guess because they're gonna do that high res texture pack or whatever, right? The 4K, and so I guess this is like the next best thing.
Yeah. Yep, so, it is. Like, yeah, it's just upgrading, kind of. Oh shit! I sunk my boat. Look at that. It's gone, people. No, but I mean, it'll be cool to see it get pushed in next gen, because I don't know if we'll get full ray trace paths like that's doing, because it's doing 8 bounces. So like they did some really cool videos where they showed off like going between like almost 4 rooms in, where the light's just bouncing off wall to wall to wall until it gets into a room. Which, I mean, that's the whole point, is it acts like natural light. So I'm looking forward to playing more of it, though. Or actually having it come to consoles maybe one day, you know? Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But I think that's it for news.
Really?
That's all. That's all we got.
Well, they got a few other things.
What?
Got the Crisis.
Oh, yeah. They announced Crisis Remaster for PC and Xbox, right? Did they announce it for PlayStation?
Yeah, PlayStation, Switch, PC, and Xbox.
Okay.
So that's going to be interesting to see it on a Switch. I'm not really... I mean, I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I wish they kind of saved it for next gen, because that way it could definitely run like at 60. But maybe they'll... You know, there was always more upgrades later on, so I don't think that's a huge issue. But, I mean, I look forward to seeing how it looks. I don't know if they're using the new CryEngine for it. Because I know they did a video showing like new stuff for CryEngine, and that was included. So maybe they'll be using that to make it look really nice. But yeah, there's that. Are you guys excited for it?
I've never been the hugest Crisis fan, so I can't lie to you and say yes. Kind of whatever.
You say yes.
It's a technical showpiece. It's always been a technical showpiece to me. It like, I don't care for the game at all myself.
Yeah. What about you, Steph? Steph
Steph is gone. Steph died.
Oh, is gone. No.
All right. Just
So
have
the
to
other
carry
thing
on.
is
My wayward son.
that's right. I mean, there's the rumored leak. Did you see this? That was posted. I think it was on 4chan, and then they took it down or whatever. There's like a little list of stuff that's coming up, like 2 events for Xbox. One in May, one in June. They're saying stuff about Halo being like, I guess they're saying wide linear or something like that. But there's that. The
Being
said
what?
Fable's
What
looking
do you
really
mean?
nice. Yeah, what's that? Fable like Halo is going to be like open, but the missions are going to be very focused, so there won't be like you're doing a lot of stuff all over the place. Like it won't be like I'm sure they might have side quests, but it won't be like so wide open that it makes you like lost uh, or it won't
I'm
it won't be
confused
like
because every Halo I've ever played has been exactly what you're describing.
yeah, but they're saying it's tying it to like the open world, so it's gonna be more open, I guess. And but
Okay.
the missions aren't gonna be like so like open, I guess. I don't know. It was just a leak, so I don't know exactly what to glean from that besides what was said there. Let me look it up. Hold on, so I can let me see.
Well, until then. Steph, are you back yet? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry about that. My dog went crazy.
My dog's just looking at me, looking crazy. It's like, why do you keep talking to
The
the
dogs were fighting
bot?
on the food. Mike would it would have been terrible.
Ooh, wait. Infinity Line wrote something. I must read. I have to zoom in.
Go ahead.
Infinity Line says, anyone hear about China banning online communication with out of country and custom map making modes, games, including Minecraft? Wow, I didn't hear about that. Not at all. That's fucking wild.
It doesn't surprise me at all. I got friends I play games with that have to use Discord to talk because they like the in game stuff now. I'm not allowed to talk to people. So it don't surprise
Kind
me
of
at
looking
all,
it up
man.
now. Let's see if
I mean,
anybody.
it's already a thing in other countries, so it don't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
You find that Will?
Yeah. So it says the leak noted that various games will be shown, including a new Fable game, the reveal of open world, and more more ambitious campaigns for Halo Infinite. Let's see. 2 events. Nothing about Killer Instinct, so which is weird.
That surprise you?
Well, Killer Instinct. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that they don't have.
Well, you remember the people who made it came out with that game in between, and it was a dud. So maybe
Extension. I mean, yeah, because they got to focus on what worked for them, which was Killer Instinct. So, and plus their website, if you go to irongalaxy.com, the Killer Instinct portion is very prominent. It's like right in front of you. Like you see a picture of Victor, and then like saying like we were developers of Killer Instinct, which is interesting because like they usually you would see like a mix of other projects, and that won't be so up front. But yeah, so I think they're making a new one, man. I don't know. Maybe they're just like hiding it pretty well. Because it'll be weird if they didn't make
Wait, I
one.
mean, not so long ago, they had a pretty big, crying out on Twitter with was it Maximilian mentioning it. So and then all his fan base was like talking about it.
Yeah, that was pretty big. Yeah. So the Fable thing, it says apparently the game will be a beautiful world that's partly handcrafted using can't say it, photogrammetry and partly procedural generated. Let's see, a new game from Obsidian, which it looks like it might be the RPG that they're working on. Forza Motorsport reboot. A big exclusive IP from a Japanese studio. What else? Maybe reboots of like older rare IP, like maybe like Conquer or Banjo. That might be a thing.
We got Young Conquer already, man.
Yeah, I know, but this could be a little bit better than that. I mean, the Perfect Dark thing is still, another big rumor, which would be cool. That from the Coalition. I mean, not Coalition. The Initiative. Oh, they could be co-developing with them. Who knows? Yeah, I think that's all the big stuff. I mean, the Halo, Fable, most of the stuff we kind of know is rumored for the two events. I mean, the Japanese game is interesting, the exclusive Japanese game. Who knows where that's going to come from? But, again, this is just rumors.
Yeah, I don't even know the develop. Maybe they found some. Like, look at that one team that's making Lost Solar Side.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's made by a few people. So all it takes is a creative team that need a little bit of, a little influx of money to do some shit. So maybe they found a small group who wanted to do something.
Yeah, that's true.
If they do something, I hope it's on that level of like polish. I mean, that game looks amazing. And then there's that other, the first person RPG soul-like game. It's like a shooter slash melee game. I can't remember what the hell that one's called. I tried to find it the other day on Steam, but I can't find it. It's on PC right now. It's like releasing in episodes. But it's made by like 3 people in China.
Oh, I'm not sure about that one. When is that other game coming out? Atomic Hearts?
Atomic Heart. Oh, that's the thing I put in the chat a while back, right?
Yeah. When is that coming out?
I hadn't looked at that. Who knows now? Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah. But yeah, it'll be interesting if we get 2 events. I mean, May doesn't seem unreasonable. I'm kind of curious what they might show there, because they already kind of showed most of the console stuff, but maybe they'll show more features and more stuff they'll pull off with the hardware. Maybe they'll show off a game, like maybe a game or 2, and then they'll save the rest for E3 or whatever the E3 thing they're saving up for.
Yeah.
To be, it's still not. There's no release date.
Oh, okay.
Not even a window.
Yeah, that game kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, how long ago was it when I said something about that?
That
how
was a few months ago.
That was last year. It was November when I seen it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. Hopefully they'll show off their stuff soon, because we're all anxious to see what Xbox has in store. Trying to see what other news that maybe I missed.
Yeah, sadly, it's been a slow news week.
Yeah, it has.
But I mean, some noticeable games that came out,
Yeah. Did the Sea of Thieves? I think we talked about it last time, right? The Sea of Thieves update.
Yeah, it comes out the 22nd.
Yeah, what is it called? The Something Shores, or is that the one that's
Fortune?
Now I get messed up. It's not Shores. It's like Ships of Fortune or something like that.
Oh, okay. So what does that update have again? Like the major stuff.
They're raising levels to 75. I think there's the new story quest. What else is there?
But I thought they didn't have levels though.
What do you mean?
Like, you mean like levels for
Like they're raising, like I'm level 50 right now for merchant for.
Oh, that's what
that.
you mean.
Like
yeah,
they're raising those to 75.
Oh, I see.
So it'd be definitely a good time to play, because I will be grinding those levels out to maximize my levels again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I saw they changed the logo too of the icon on my dashboard. Maybe because I didn't play it in a while, but it's like the green skull.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it changed it on mine as well, so it affected everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're doing new stuff with how you co-op people in the crews. I'm trying to see what else is in it, name wise. Now it's messing with me.
Oh, the name of the update?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh no. All I know is it comes out 22nd. You will be there to play. It's gonna be awesome. Look forward to it.
Yeah. Journeys to Savage Planet also had the update. It's a Hot Garbage DLC. I think it was free. I don't think it was paid or anything. Because the game kind of needed some more content. But it's a cool game. It's kind of like No Man's Sky, but it's not as like, I guess I don't want to say serious, but it's a little goofy. Overwatch came out with that new character Echo as well.
Ooh, I ain't seen that.
Yeah, it's like a robot that does like mimicry. Like I think her special she transforms into another character. I don't know. That seems a little weird to me. I wish they would just give her her own unique special, but it's just me. But, oh yeah, the Remnant from the Ashes also got an update. It's a DLC. It's almost like a challenge thing where you start out like naked and then you kind of just level up. It's kind of like Dark Souls when you're like deprived. You have to like just procure like all the stuff you can along the way and get more powerful. But you start at like a really low point. So there's that. And oh yeah, there's also that interview that IGN had with the Coalition. Did you guys read that from this week?
About the Gears Tactics.
Yeah, but it's also like going forward with the Gears franchise, which is interesting. I just actually tweeted this. It was interesting. It said as a little excerpt, asked for where they can go for the stories. Well, that's what they left all the negative space for. Ma, which is I think the name of one of the people there, says mentioned they would still have more stories to tell, especially Dell. They don't want to restrict their creative options for just the here and now of Gears. She reiterated that the jump ahead 25 years from Gears of War 3 to 4 shifted how they're able to where did I looked at? Able to think of their stories. So yeah, this is a interesting little update. I'm guessing maybe they're gonna keep JD dead then when she says that. Like
spoilers.
Damn. Yeah, more story to tell of Dell.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So since
that doesn't, because you get to choose. Why? Yeah. If you get to choose, why would they go with one?
Well, they're gonna probably make one of them canon.
It's a prequel.
So. Could be. Maybe they'll have
prequel to what?
But remember, it's 25-year difference, so you can.
You're talking about tactics, right?
Yeah.
No. He's talking about
Gear
like
6 or whatever.
Yeah,
like
something like Gear 6. Yeah,
they can prequel Gear 6 between 4 and 5.
That would be dumb. I want the next part of that game.
Well, I think they're making is it a book or something that takes place between 4 and 5 or something? Yeah, something.
They already did. That book exists.
It came out already?
Yeah, came out before Gears did. Gears 5 did.
Oh, okay. I thought they're making another one.
I mean, they might make another one. I mean, there's a lot of Gears books.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see where they're gonna go with the multiple, like the two different endings. That was kind of an odd move for that franchise. Usually, you don't see that because they're more like, direct with it. I mean, there's supposedly like a DLC in the works for the game, like a story DLC with the Hive Busters, which would be pretty awesome. I mean, because you don't have to go into like, what happened in the actual game. I think I mentioned this last time though, so maybe I'm repeating myself, but
you did.
But that would be cool. I mean, we'll see what Coalition does with the Gears franchise. Hopefully, they fix some stuff and give it like a better treatment. I know I'm not playing it again until like I play it on the Series X because it's gonna look a lot better on there.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the multiplayer or whatever, but I just feel like I should just wait, and maybe they'll even have an edition that, like, maybe they'll upgrade your edition to like, you know how State of Decay had Juggernaut edition. Maybe they'll do the same and add DLC. Who knows?
Could be.
I'll be honest with you guys. I just really wish this was a third-person shooter, like their traditional game, Gears Tactics. Because the story looks so cool. Like I kind of feel like they're going pretty hard. Like the production value of the cutscenes that they showed looked better than Gears 5. And the fact that it looks that much better, I feel like they're gonna like. If you remember Halo Wars 2, right? Like how good was that story? How good did that look? The audience for that was so small in comparison to a Halo 5. Like I felt like if they would have made a traditional game, like it would have done the franchise a better service. You know what I mean? Not to say that it's going to be a bad game, or it's just like the fan base is just very niche for that kind of game. Maybe not on PC, but like far as console, where the majority of the franchise fan base resides. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah, I agree.
I just wish it was a regular. I mean, I think I might try and play it because I do like XCOM a little bit. I played a little bit of that, and I played there's a 3DS game that I played that's kind of similar. Can't remember what the hell it's called off the top of my head. I think it was the one with all the characters. You know what I'm talking about?
Advance Wars.
No. There's another one. It's not exactly like that. It's like all the Capcom characters and all. You know what I'm talking about, Dustin?
No.
It was a fighting game, kinda, but it wasn't exactly a fighting game. It's similar to this though. It was like a real time strategy game, but it had all these Capcom characters. It was like Jesus, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a 3DS game. I'll think of it later. Anyway, yeah. So I might give it a try. I'm not totally against it, especially with a story that looks like it. You know, it looks like it's going to be pretty great.
Yeah. Yeah, looking forward to it. I mean, I hope they release it soon, but I don't know. Who knows when they're gonna port Gears Tactics? It might even be a launch game as far as we know. I mean, there's still like launch games unaccounted for. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see what they launch with, because I mean, besides like, maybe Halo might even be delayed. You never know.
Yeah. I hope not, but I mean, it's a possibility at this point.
Yeah. So hopefully it won't be like a huge drought of games like between now and when this virus stuff kind of simmers down a little bit more. But
I honestly don't think it will be because third party is not going to. Do you think third party is going to stop? They haven't mentioned that they're going to stop.
yeah.
Like, do you think? I mean, the next Call of Duty is coming out. There's no way they're stopping that. What do you think about that?
Maybe not. I mean, I guess depends on how far along they were with that one. But the other one just came out recently, right? Modern Warfare.
Yeah, but the one before that just came out before that. They didn't take a break.
So what's the next studio that's doing the next one? Treyarch?
I have no idea.
Because I know this was a Treyarch. What's the other studio?
Sledgehammer?
Sledgehammer, yeah. There's like another studio, isn't there?
Infinity Ward.
Yeah, Infinity Ward. So, I guess maybe it could be a Sledgehammer or a Treyarch.
Who made Black Ops? That was the last one before this one.
Treyarch.
Yeah, so it's Sledgehammer's turn.
Interesting. Wasn't there supposed to be like a Vietnam like Call of Duty or something like that? Like rumored.
Oh, has it been that long since their game?
Like a Vietnam War or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Could be.
Wow, that was so long ago.
Doesn't Battlefield was it 5 kind of cover or something like that? Like some of the DLC? Or am I thinking about something else? I know it's like maybe like a Pacific Theater type of thing.
Say what, buddy? little feedback there.
Like, doesn't Battlefield do some Vietnam stuff or like
They did.
DLC?
Well, I wouldn't say Vietnam. This is World War One, and then Battlefield 5 is World War II.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
I don't think they've had a. If they've had a Vietnam game, I think it was a arcade game, maybe.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, we're kind of stretching as far as we can. I can't think of anything else. I've been trying to look like this last 10 minutes, trying to find that game I was talking about, the first-person Souls-like game. I was saying it's made by like two guys. I seen it on Twitter. It was posted by. If I knew who posted it, I'd find it. Jesus, I can't figure out who posted it. Somebody that I follow, one of these websites like Gaming GR or something, whatever the hell it is. I don't even know what that one is. Like one of these sites the people I follow, they posted it. It's like made by one guy. It's the next Dark Souls first person. It was like it had like guns and swords. It was pretty cool.
Oh, I think is it the one where you're like a ninja or something?
You're like a ninja.
And you're like wall running and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's got all that shit in it.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What game is that?
I totally forgot the name of it, man. Yeah, but I know which one it is. Maybe if you Google like ninja wall running, it'll come up.
Ninja, but it was a first-person Souls-like game.
I don't know.
I mean, is it Ninja Run? No, that's something. No, that's not it. Yeah, that's weird, man. I'm sure once we end, it's gonna be like in our heads or whatever. I mean, Final Fantasy VII also came out. As you know, I'm seeing the stream now, so no Final Fantasy for Xbox people. But we do get to play the remaster. I mean the little remaster thing for Xbox, the original. I guess that's the PC version.
What, that's on our stream?
Yeah, the Final
This
Fantasy
is
VII.
playing on a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, interesting. Not too bad looking.
Yeah.
Although the in-game like stuff doesn't hold up too very well. The maps and stuff like that.
No, I mean it's
like this part here, like the pre-rendered backgrounds, it just sticks out so much. Whereas like on PlayStation, it didn't stick out as much because it was
on a CRT as well. Like it looked a lot better because of it's not like the lines in CRTs how it produces the image. It just looks different.
Yeah, and the polygons are all shaky, you know.
Yeah.
The way that PlayStation renders polygons, which is pretty interesting.
That looks trash, bro.
I know. This is what passed.
Bro, I don't remember when this looked fire. Do you remember like when this could have been like? How long ago was this?
97.
97.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't think I played games that looked this bad.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
And honestly, this isn't the best. It was never. Real quick, it was never the best. Well, it wasn't the best looking thing on PlayStation. Like the original like Metal Gear looks amazing on PlayStation.
That's what I'm saying. I played Metal Gear. I didn't play this.
Yeah.
I never played Final Fantasy VII ever. I never played Final Fantasy ever until 360.
Well, it looks good in like battles and like.
Yeah, the overworld doesn't look super great. But I mean, this was like really early, like polygons and like just it's not. Yeah, it's no contest, of course.
Yeah. But but Final Fantasy IX looks like so much better, and like 11, of course, and it definitely got better along the way.
We're just watching me play Final Fantasy now. All right. It's. Oh no! What? So I guess we go to what you've been playing. Guess what? I've played Final Fantasy Remake and I beat it.
Okay. How do you like it?
It's good. I enjoyed it. It's
How much of the actual game is it? Like the whole overall game.
So Midgard, like the town you're in, the beginning of it, like what I'm playing right now. This whole like we're going in here, right? Spoilers. We're going in to blow up the reactor.
Don't
like that's the whole point of fucking Final Fantasy VII. Is we're in Midgard and we're trying to blow up this reactor. So that's what my character's in the process of doing as I encounter random battles. And it's pretty much all of Midgard, which in this game, in the original Final Fantasy VII, is between, let's say, 7 and 10 hours most. They stretched that out to 30 hours-ish. And I did all the fucking side quests, and I only hit about 30 hours. Maybe 31 hours, depending on how you want to scale it. But that's all it came down to. And so it's been stretched out. The combat's totally different than this.
Like in reference to the overall
but there you go.
Game,
look at that. It's great looking polys. Look, it's like 20 polys there.
Bro, it looks terrible. Like it looks like it's running at about 1 frame on the that I'm watching at least.
Is the frame rate really bad on the stream?
Oh, that's good on my end.
Must just be me then.
Okay.
My son is playing Fortnite in the other room, so.
Aren't they supposed to get X-Force characters in Fortnite?
Bro, I don't know nothing about Fortnite.
I
know Batman's in Deadpool. Yeah, my kids just got the Deadpool pack.
So they're like a million Deadpools running around in Fortnite.
Yeah. That's fun. Just so I can understand this. So you said that they stretched out something to 30 hours. Like, if you had to guess, how many?
I'd put it this way. They took 5 hours of this game and turned it into 30 hours.
Okay. Depending, so how many more? How many more games?
On like how they would approach it, this could either be 3 more games where they skip over a lot of shit in the mid game, or this could be like 7 more games.
Oh, Jesus!
Like it really depends on how they decide to do.
And how much was this?
This was $60. No, well, not what you're seeing here. This is like $10.
No.
But the remake is $60, and I would say the remake is worth every penny. Like it's very well done. It is worth $60. It's awesome. I'm hitting the button to use the elevator. Look at that. That's what I call old school.
Question. You said you pay $60 for it. Is it called Final Fantasy Remake Part 1?
No, it's called Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't think there is a Part 1 to it. It's just Final Fantasy VII Remake.
So what's the next one going to be called?
Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Part 2.
It would be interesting if they make 7 parts of it, so it is Final Fantasy VII.
Yes, that would be beautiful.
That would be interesting.
And it'll all be $60. That means you'll pay like $400 for this game.
No, but as long as because it's more of a reimagining than a remake. Like it's not the same.
Yeah,
thing.
I get that. I get that. Do you think they could have made this into one game and you could have paid $60?
No. Not without them turning it into an online thing that they can sit there and charge you for booster packs and every other fucking thing.
You don't think they could have made this into one game?
Nope. I don't. Not to the level of quality they put it at. I don't think they could have done it.
I don't believe that for a second. I'm sorry.
Because the amount of art and everything they put into it, it's.
Yeah, I understand that.
$30, I think it's worth. I think they did.
I mean, if you compare it to another open world game, that's huge. Like, I mean, just in comparison to this, I mean, I know this is Assassin's Creed is made by fucking 3,000 people or something crazy like, but I mean,
of course, yeah. Theoretically, yes, it could have been.
They could have made this
150 gig game that was one game that didn't do it, and it wouldn't release for 20 years because they.
I think that's more to do with the developer than the fact that this could have been just one game, in my opinion. Though I will try. I was gonna wait, but everybody keeps saying that it's worth buying it now, so I might just go ahead and get it now.
But if I had to give it a score, I'd say 5 out of 5. I really enjoy it. There's some shit that I think is broken.
Do you have nostalgia for the first game because you played it when you were younger, or what?
A little bit, but nowhere near as much as people like on the internet.
I know people were like, when this certain character died, I cry, and I'm like looking at these polygons, and I'm like, but I don't know, I can't cry over no shit like this. It should look like that. Like, I mean, like you were saying, like, yeah, I was playing Metal Gear, and not even the real Metal Gear. I only had the demo because you gotta imagine I was way younger than everybody else, and that game was not a kid game, so I had the demo. Yeah, damn.
Now, the one thing that took me out of the remake is, like, when you go up to open a door, you have to be in, like, the perfect position to hit X so that you can get through the door, or it just, well, it's not, I guess it's not, it's box, not X. Sorry, Xbox gamer, but, yeah, like, you have to be in it's a perfect position to hit buttons, like, because if you're just
call the square button box. Hold on real quick. Just call the square button box.
That's what I did. Box, triangle, sphere, and what's the other one? An X.
Cross.
Huh? Cross? Yeah, there it is.
Trapezoid.
Yeah.
Never heard anybody call it box, but okay. All right, go on.
There was actually a big argument on, I think it was Reset Era, about people calling it square and box and trying, just not calling it what other people call it.
You can't. My thing is you can't call the triangle, and then call the square a box.
I just call it box.
Obviously, if triangle is a triangle, then the rest of them aren't going to be shapes.
Don't give a fuck.
There's no way
box,
they're going to be like, this one's a shape, but this one's a fucking box. It's 3D. A box is 3D.
I don't care. You could try to convince me about this. I'm going to fucking call on Xbox the start button, and the other the hamburger button, and you can fucking deal with it. Like, I don't care.
It's not even a hamburger. It's three things the same.
Yeah, it's a hamburger. It's a patty and two pieces of bread. I don't know what kind of hamburgers you have, but that's what fucking.
If like the two at the bottom and the top one,
the view button and the menu button, fuck those button names. Call it whatever I want.
The buns, cheese, bread, and the lettuce buttons.
Yes. Square, sir. Box, triangle, trapezoid.
Yeah, it's
whatever
right.
The fuck I want.
It's a square, triangle, circle, and I don't even know. I wouldn't call it a cross because a cross is not sideways. A sideways cross, that's some satanic. Sony, y'all satanic over there.
Or you can make it. All right, so you can make like, the square is the cheese, the X is the bacon, cross bacon. O is the buns, and the triangle is like, I don't know, maybe the lettuce or whatever.
Yeah, you really giving this thought.
Yeah,
see, I call it box because I played. Honestly, I think this is where it comes from. Is Crash Bandicoot breaking all the boxes and hitting square to break the box. Like it was always just in my head. It's box because of that.
But do you hit? Is that the jump button?
No. Technically on PlayStation, jump is X.
The spin button. I got you.
It also depends on
if you have default settings.
Well, if you're talking about PlayStation Japan controls versus PlayStation American controls, because as we all know, PlayStation could never get its act together, and you had all these games designed for kind of two different control schemes, like on that one controller. I know I experienced that for sure.
Okay. Fair enough.
Saving my game. So that's what you do here. Gotta save.
Save often.
Save spot 1. Look at that. We're about to go into a big battle. But, yeah, I mean, I really do enjoy Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think it was worth the cash. Like I said, the only and that's not even the battling system I think is okay at best. Like it's more about the story, and that's why I'm praising it so highly, because the story's fun. It's a great story, and it's all, that's 90% of the game. So as long as the combat wasn't garbage, they did a good job.
I keep hearing about like the textures are very simple or whatever. Is it just like
it looks just like this? No, I mean, like, it's.
I'm sure it looks fine.
Like I said, like, you can be nitpicky. I could sit here and like fucking rip this game apart if I really wanted to. I don't think it deserves that, and anybody that does it's kind of just an asshole. But I would say the same thing about like a PlayStation guy ripping an Xbox game apart. Like, it's, yeah, of course you technically could, but it's, takes away. It's reason I don't like 10-point scales. Same thing. Like, yeah, I can be nitpicky about something, but I don't have to be. It's still worth the purchase. It's worth playing through. It's enjoyable. It's worth your time. Like, I don't think you're being ripped off for the money you spend on it. Like, I think it's a good value. Now, if it was just a true remake of this game and it was only 5 hours long for $60 fucking, I could never recommend it. It would not be worthy of your time or your money.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not, none of that. Like, it's, yeah, it goes over Midgard, but it's it's 30 plus hours depending on who you are. Like, that's a good chunk of time for $60. It's good value. I was entertained the entire time I played. I was upset that I couldn't play more once I got done, because I wanted to play the next chapter of the story.
So, so what's after Midgar in the original game?
It goes open world, so it'll be
right.
interesting to see how they approach that. Since Final Fantasy VII Remake is totally a linear adventure for the most part. Like, it is.
Yeah.
It is not open world. I mean, it's open world in the sense that I don't even think it's fair to compare it to Mass Effect, but more like Halo. Well, not even Halo. Like, you can go up and down streets and around a block. It's more like Tomb Raider, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you can go around places, and there's paths, and it is a world, but you're definitely in corridors through a city.
Yeah, don't you meet Sid and they get the airship and then like,
yeah, they don't hit any of that. Like, and they're also Sephiroth. I mean, he's right in the very beginning. Like, you're not supposed to see him for a while.
Interesting.
But it'll, I don't mind them changing the story up. I don't mind them reimagining it how they want to play the game. Or not play the game, but tell the story, I should say.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. We'll see where they go with that. Maybe they'll go to specific places. Like, I know you could do like Chocobo like farming at some point too.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my friend playing it, and he's doing something with the farm, and like he was racing them or something like that. It was pretty interesting. Now, I've seen it's pretty cool that you could when you put the materia on the swords, you can actually see it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, like, it's in your armor and on the swords, and so you see like all the lights and everything change depending on what you have equipped. So it's visually nice, it's really pretty.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
But yeah, you could definitely find some shooting textures looking around, but for the most part, I never really was sitting there like, man, look at this texture over here on this random wall. It's like, no, I got better things to do with my time. Like, I could go kill a motherfucker.
Yeah, plus they have to make it run on the PS4 Pro, I guess, so they have to make some sacrifices. I'm looking forward to playing it like on the Xbox. It might be a while, but curious to see how it'll look with the either on the X or on the next gen system.
Resolution wise, I think it looked pretty good overall. Like, I wasn't sitting there going, man, this just doesn't look 4K. I thought it actually visually looked really, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a native 4K picture, and I'm sure when it releases on the Series X, we will have native 4K. But
I hope so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no reason it shouldn't be.
4K, 4K, 4K.
What is it, like a year exclusive or something like that?
Yeah, 1 year exclusive.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be out in like 2021.
Yeah.
Yep.
This time.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's kind of
1 year exclusive.
at that point. Everybody's gonna be like over it by then. But
No, but if you figure that comes out and then the second game comes out in 2022, if not 2021, like they're good. You know, it's not a big deal. But it all depends on how quickly they roll these games out.
so I'm curious. So is the exclusivity staggered as well, or is it just the one part?
We have no idea.
Huh.
Like, no clue.
That's
I hope
a good
not.
question.
I want it, you know, if I get like maybe the first game, but like once you start having like sequels to this game and it's always a year ahead, that'll piss a lot of people off. Because I'll put it this way, I'm not buying a PS5 specifically for Remake 2.
Yeah,
Like, that's never going to happen.
Yeah, I figured it might be just for this game because it did do for the other ones that's more money because there's no way they have a lifetime exclusivity agreement unless they had some part in development or like some funding or something
Yeah.
for all the games. But you never know. It's Square Enix, so maybe they get money from somewhere they need.
But yeah, I imagine it's just going to be for the first game, and then they'll just start releasing everything for everybody at the same time for the second game on.
Yeah, that'd be nice. You think this will come out for the Switch too?
I want it to, but Switch Pro, whenever that comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, they got things like crazy things to load on the Switch, but I don't know. I don't know if I can trust.
Maybe they remove all the textures.
I mean, if you rework the game, there's no technical reason it shouldn't work.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, if they get Witcher on there, I guess they can get anything.
Yeah. All right. What else did I play? Played a little bit of Minecraft, as we've talked about earlier. That's about it. I haven't played anything else. I've been kind of a boring person. I've been reading a book. That's what I've been doing, honestly.
How dare you?
I've been reading The Phenomenon. It's kind of got me a little addicted. I was listening to the audio podcast for it, and it was all right, but it kind of ended, and I wanted to know the ending, and of course the books exist, so I picked up the book and I've been reading it. It's about this alien invasion where like these shards are in the sky, and if you look into the sky at all, you instantly die. So everybody's staying in the building, not looking outside in the sky at all.
It's kind of a weird premise.
Yeah, but it's still fun. Yeah, I would recommend the audiobook. You can get it, on podcast services. It's called The Phenomenon. But it's a worthwhile listen. They're supposed to be releasing, I believe, the last season in the next couple weeks, so you'll be able to listen to the whole thing. But like I said, I decided to jump ahead, see exactly how the story is going to play out, and bought the book.
Nice.
All right. What have you been playing, Will?
So I've been playing the Hotline Miami collection. Tom Clancy's Division 1 and 2, because I have some people that I play with that are PUBG friends, but they also kind of play like Division. I guess there's some weird kind of crossover there. Is it because it's like realistic or whatever? But I bought some games that are on sale this week. One is Hyper Jam. It's like a 4-player couch multiplayer game, I guess. But you can play it online as well. It's like a mix of like Power Stone and like, I don't know, I guess an arena fighter. Very, very interesting. And it has like a synth soundtrack, it was pretty good actually. What else I'm playing? I'm playing Apex Legends like usual. They're still in that event with the Bloodhound event, which is pretty cool. You get like a bunch of cosmetics. The charge rifle is fucking dope. I think I showed Steph. Did I show you Steph?
We played together, remember?
Yeah. I think I showed you the charge rifle. It looks pretty cool. I think we actually won one too.
No, you didn't win one with me.
Chris
We
won
almost
one.
won. We
Chris
came in
won.
second place like 3 times in a row.
Maybe. Actually, I was playing some Anthem too because my friend got into Anthem, and he's actually higher than I am now, and I had it before him, which is funny. So yeah, I was playing that. Garfield, the Kart Furious Racing. I bought this was on sale. Bought Momonga Pinball Adventures, which is like $1 something, but it's like 1,000 game score, so it's easy. I mean, not for one for just game score, but it looks like a fun little pinball game. I actually bought a Crayola Scoot, which is it's like a little, I don't know, like I guess it's like a trick, like a Tony Hawk with like cel shaded graphics and with the Crayola license on it. Because you could like paint the skate parks and stuff. It's kind of like Splatoon mixed with like Tony Hawk almost. Like it was on sale, so I was like, I give it a shot, and it's actually pretty good. It's pretty fun. It's good for like it'll probably be good for your kids stuff. I mean, I think it was pretty cheap. I think it's like $10.
My kids.
Yeah, Crayola Scoot.
My kids, the ones that play Fortnite every day, that beg me for money so they can have Fortnite points.
Well, buy them Crayola Scoot, and maybe they'll like it.
I wish. I wish I could I wish I could trick them into getting off that.
But it's like cartoony, colorful graphics. They'll be.
Nah, man, my son play Apex. Now, man, but that's
like, hey, son, look at this game, Crayola Scoot.
That look trash. That's trash.
It's like
no,
but worse.
You heard him. You heard him last week. He just if he feels something, he'll just say that shit. He got no filter. He like me, man. I have to hit him in the throat a few times a week, but
well, try it out. See if maybe he'll like it. No, he probably won't.
How much was it?
Must have been like $10, maybe around there. They're very cheap.
$10.
Very cheap.
Expensive, well. Too expensive.
Maybe less than that. I don't know. Maybe $9.
I'm fucking with you. Yeah, I might give it a try. I like skating games anyway. Did that skate game ever come out? That one skate
Sessions.
Yeah, is that out?
No, that's been like MIA for. I think it was still like in beta or something like. But I think they were saying there's gonna be an update, or if they haven't already said something about it. I haven't really kept up to date with it besides like a few things here and there, a few updates. Yeah, besides that, playing PUBG, a little bit of that because I wanted to finish my battle pass. Hopefully, I can get it up to 100. That's pretty much it for me for Xbox. What about you, Steph?
All right. Well, we already mentioned Apex. I played that with you, Will. But you know your boy been on Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Been on that duty. Yeah. But I've been playing Warzone. I actually played Plunder with Dustin. Me and Dustin played some Plunder.
Yeah, it was good.
I played some regular Warzone today. Got pretty far in the game. Had like 10 kills. I like her eating. I like her carrying the team, man. I ain't lost in the gulag yet. Not yet.
So how hard is it to win compared to like PUBG and Apex in that game?
Just as hard.
Yeah.
In Warzone, yeah, just as hard. I won Plunder today, Dustin.
Did you? That's awesome.
Yeah, I sure did. Sure fucking did. It was great. Cause we went to one of those hot drops, and everybody on my team got killed, and then the money was just all laying there. You know, I mean, that's fighting another squad, and then I seen them over there. I was like, damn, I'm gonna just go run and get the money. I run over to get all the money, man. I get sniped. But I had a self-revive, and a dude come up on me. He's just looking at me. He don't even finish me. So I self-res, come up on him, kill him. Puts us from 7th place to 4th place. And I kill one other person. We get 3rd place or something. And then randomly, there's just a bunch of money laying on the ground. A guy had to like fall from the building or something. I don't know what happened. But I went from 3rd place all the way to 1st place. Damn. Over $1 million. Just like randomly. And we held on to everything. It was in overtime. So I'm assuming in overtime you can't lose money or something, or
well, like you get your once you hit $1 million you can't, because that's locked in. Once you hit $1 million. And then
Oh,
anything
okay.
above that, you can lose.
Okay.
But that first
Well,
million you got, which turns into an interesting strategy, because like when we play, like if we're at like let's say 900,000, we're not worried about dropping the money off at a piggy bank. You're better off just hitting that last 100 grand and 100,000 and just fucking hitting the million, because it instantly goes into the bank, and then you're not worried about losing that money. Because as you know now, like piggy banks are nothing but like death traps. Like people see that
we
thing
set
turn
the
yellow.
match that we won. We set at
Yeah, you
a
said at a piggy
drop,
bank.
or we sat there for like 10 minutes probably, and I got like 7 kills. I found a legendary sniper,
Yeah.
and yeah, I was going ham, bruh. People just run up. I mean, I probably killed 3 different squads. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty great. It was pretty awesome. So I really like Plunder. Now I'm gonna try and get my kid to play it with me. So play that. Play Mafia 3, a little bit, a few hours of that. Not a lot, but not just trying it out.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sorry about that. What else did I play? I feel like I played something else that I'm missing. Yeah, those are two. I guess those are the main things. Really, just 2K. Finally downloaded 2K because it's Game Pass. I played that.
Yeah. How do you like it?
Oh, I mean, I've always liked it.
Yeah.
Like 2K. I just sometimes you just don't want to spend the $60. I mean, it's 2K. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing special, nothing bad. But that's really all I've been playing. Halo. Oh, I played a little Halo. A little Halo. Forgot about that. Yeah, a little Halo. Had like a timed event. I don't remember what it was at this point, but they always get your boy to come back. Right now, they actually got ODST playlist right now.
Did they?
I'm assuming.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's like you're smaller or something, and you got. I don't even know. I don't even know how they would make ODST multiplayer. I guess that you have better radar, but you move slower. You jump. You don't jump as high. I don't know what they would do. I gotta try that. I'm not sure, but a lot of people seem to be interested in it. I mean, I think it had like 10,000 likes on Twitter when they posted it that it was up. So, but yeah, that's really all I've been playing. Did you guys? We haven't done media yet, right?
No. We
No.
haven't covered anything.
Oh, okay. Well, just real quick.
well,
mention-
I will say I also got the Xbox Phantom and awesome. I know it's not a played game, but
Oh, you went. You was lagging on my stream. Said it again.
sorry. No, I bought the Xbox One Phantom Magenta controller, which is pretty dope.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's nice, man. I would definitely recommend it. It's one of the better Phantom series controllers.
Man, every time I think about getting a new controller, I just remind myself that I have the Elite, and I'm never going to use another. Do you not have an Elite?
No, I was kind of going back and forth, but I was like, I'll get an Elite later. Maybe
He's
I'll
gonna get
Elite
the
is
Elite
fire.
3.
I'll
That's what he's
get
gonna
it with
do.
my stimulus money.
I might get the Elite too, to be honest with you.
I really
Yeah.
like it. I got it in my hands right now. It's amazing. Best
Nice.
controller. Now, I will say, I went on Amazon because I got a Series 1 Elite controller as well, the white one, and I bought the smaller back buttons for it that are on the Elite 2. And it makes
you
the
can buy
Elite
them
1 a
separate?
lot better. Yeah, you could just buy them separate. And yeah,
are they
there's-
Wait, we talking about back buttons?
so on the Elite
The
controller, you
paddles.
have back paddles.
Oh, the paddles. Okay, you said
Yeah, I
buttons.
got the. Well, they're buttons. There's the ABXY button on the back paddles. So,
Yeah, okay, I thought there was something different. I was thinking about the PlayStation thing.
nah, fuck that PlayStation thing. But yeah, I would recommend buying them. They're like $10 on Amazon, and you can. It's a lot more comfortable in your hand to use. Definitely recommend them.
Okay.
Doubt.
Yeah. How's the battery life on the Series 2?
I'm getting what they said, like 40 hours, 30, 40 hours.
That's really good.
Can't complain about it at all.
I wonder if it mean, when eventually like gives out, like it's gonna be kind of sucky.
Yeah, we'll see what the fucking how to change out batteries soon enough. I guess a year or two.
Yeah.
It's fucking
I figure-
$180 controller. Like fucking
I
change the
know.
batteries out.
Be right back.
So my thing is like
Yeah.
people will be like, oh, it's it's easy. It's like, dude, ripping. I don't want to rip apart this controller, like in any sense of the word. Like
Yeah,
I
man.
don't want to open it. It's gonna be a fucking nightmare. And the idea,
It
you know,
is.
like I'd rather, even though I like this controller and I'm getting decent battery life, it'd be nice knowing that I could just pop a back lid and pop in a couple double A's and just be done and not have to sit here and figure out how to rip this thing open without breaking it completely.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I guess you charge it on the case that it comes with. It has
Yeah,
a
I
large
have that
case, right?
set up just so I can set it in and let it charge whenever I'm not using
Okay.
it.
That's good. I thought you were for a second. I thought you would use like a cable attached to the One X and then charge it like that.
Well,
But I guess
you still have
either
a
way
cable
works.
attached to the One X. It's just going to the case.
Oh, okay.
And then when you set your controller in the case, it instantly starts charging.
Okay, that's a good setup.
Yeah.
Did you put it in the back of the console or in the front?
The back. I try to
Okay,
keep
so-
everything pretty neat
Yeah.
up front.
That's cool.
All
Sorry,
right.
sorry. So I know you were saying something about the media stuff, or maybe it was that was talking.
I mean, it was more stuff, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I'm trying to remember what I watched media-wise. Man, I'm going to be missing something. I've been watching Black Clover, of course. I'm really enjoying that. Man, did I
Did you
see anything?
Start Ozarks.
Oh, I watched... Did I talk about watching... I did not start Ozark. I had somebody at work demand that I watch it, though, so I will eventually start it.
Do you value their opinion more than mine?
No, I just have multiple people demanding me watching it, so like it I guess pushes me to watch it even more, but it's just not something I dived into right away. I feel like there's something I'm missing, but I'll come back. Steph, what have you been watching? What's on your media?
I finally did finish Ozark. And I don't remember if I mentioned this last time. I seen Sonic. Did I talk about that?
The movie?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You guys seen it?
I did.
I haven't
Yes.
seen it yet.
You did?
I
What
have.
do you think? What do you
I
think?
liked it. I thought it was good. It was a fun movie.
Yeah, it was more than what I thought it'd be, I guess.
It's
Yeah,
one
you
of
should
those
watch it,
like
Will.
it's like I'd put it it's surprisingly good. Like it's adult friendly where you're not going to sit there and be bashing your head against the fucking wall. You're just going to be
I will
like,
say
"Oh,
they
this
tried
is
a
fun."
little too hard to make like the adult jokes a thing within a kids movie.
A little
Just
bit,
a tad bit.
but like for the most part, like I wouldn't, knock it for it. It's just more like, yeah, lighten up a little bit on that, but yeah, fun movie. Like it's worth it's something like I said, you and your kid can watch it without you banging your head against the wall. You're not going to be like, "Man, what the fuck am I watching?"
Sonic.
I
Yeah, I watched
did
that.
watch
Go ahead.
what was it? Damn, you keep making me blank. Not 1917. The other, Midway, the Battle for Midway. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good war movie. It did not have a stupid fucking love story in it, which actually I would have said it was an okay movie. But the fact that it didn't have a fucking retarded love story in the middle of a war gives it like 10 more points out of 10. Like I'll go to a 10-point scale just to give it a 20 out of 10. Like fucking fantastic. Like
Is that what I haven't seen 1917, but there's
1917 is fucking great, but it's not. 1917 doesn't have a love story to it. And Midway didn't have a love story to it. It's just stuff like when they fucking make Pearl Harbor or try to like, and then the woman.
I like Pearl Harbor.
You're the problem. You're the problem, Steph.
I don't like it because it's a love story. I just like the movie.
No, but it's forced into the movie. It's just like,
No, but I've seen that when I was in
Pearl
high
Harbor
school.
sucked. All right.
I was younger.
Watch
than you
Patton.
were.
Okay, that's a good war movie. There you go. But
Right.
it's yeah, I really enjoyed Midway. But that's I think that's it.
Okay, I'll finish up since you really interrupted me.
Rudely, yes. Told you I was gonna come back around.
No, you're fine. So also I finished Ozark, so I mentioned that. I watched some. Caught back up with some My Hero Academia. Still, season's pretty good. I mean, of course I know what's going on because I read the manga, but still, they're doing a good job making the slower bits watchable. I mean, it's slow in the manga too. Honestly, like I mean, 3 chapters of them doing stuff that's not cool at all. Really, they're doing a pretty good job. I mean, the most interesting thing in 2 episodes is dancing. That gives you an idea of what's going on in My Hero Academia in a small stretch. Uh, I started a new anime and I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. But I watched a lot more Hunter x Hunter. Still liking that quite a bit. These, I find weird is when I watch some anime. And I know it's anime, but like when you watch something and the kids are just so much stronger than the adults, kind of, especially when the adults are on the same side as the kid, it kind of is turn off sometimes. Like the 10-year-old is stronger than the guy who's like 22.
Yeah.
It's kind of turn off, but I mean, part of me is trying very hard to hate this show because the guy who made the show made my favorite anime of all time, and he chose this one over the one that I think is way better so far. So, trying to find a reason to hate it, but yeah. Anyway, that's really it. But I also want to give a shout out to something I did last night. I had a little game night with my woman. It's quarantine time, so I bought Scrabble.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, her friend came over and I busted both the asses.
That's right.
And I just want to say that she beat me 4 times in a row before I won the first game. And we've played twice a week for 3 weeks, 2 weeks now, or whatever. Maybe she beat me maybe she beat me like 6 times because I feel like we've been playing it for like 3 weeks. However long this quarantine's been going on, we've played it twice a week, and I won my first game last night, and it felt pretty good. I mean, I was calm and cool like until the end. And they were like, man, fuck this shit, whatever. And I was like, did you have fun? Y'all have fun?
Fuck
like,
you, Steph.
You rubbed it in.
I took that score sheet and I fucking put it on my wall.
Put it on the fridge.
I sure did.
Fucking highlighting.
Y'all have fun, right? Well, it was pretty great. So, I mean.
Yeah, board games are great for reminding you of older times when people used to have fun without the TV and all that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We I mean, it's something new for us because I play a lot of video games and watch a lot of TV. So sometimes we watch TV together, but like we never played games together like this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she's really into crossword puzzles and she can spell good. She's pretty smart, which I'm smart in a different way, like math and computers and all that kind of stuff. But I'm
Street smart.
I thought you were gonna say street smart.
No. I mean, yeah,
I got a
PhD. I know how to measure. I know how to
streets.
measure a kilo of cocaine. Yes, but I'm good at math and computers. And
Bet you're good at math.
Yeah.
How many dime bags? No, but
yeah, basically.
You better have
Okay,
Steph's money straight. That's all I'm saying. Steph come after you.
Well.
If the counts don't come up correct, Steppy fine.
I mean, as long as you know, you know what I mean? Steph keep it G. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much it. What about you, Will? You see anything good?
Yeah, I was another fucking show my girlfriend got me into was this one called it's called You on Netflix. It's kind of like Dexter. I might have talked about it before.
Yeah, I seen you talking about it on Twitter. I've actually started watching that, but something about it is just when you mentioned Dexter, right?
Mm-hmm.
He actually kills people, but this guy here is just it's so like it could be real. Like Dexter is like unbelievable. Like you couldn't believe. I mean, I know there's serial killers and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just dime a dozen. But a guy like this, with the way the internet era is going, that he could be my neighbor. And the fact that this is something that's so close to home, it kind of bothered me more than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just couldn't. I couldn't watch it, and it's
Yeah.
hard to. It's a show where there's like a narrator, like a main character's the narrator, like Dexter.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's so creepy and he's the narrator too, it's just
something
about it.
Yeah, I mean, I would keep watching it because it gets better. Because there's
I mean, not saying that it was a bad show. I liked it. It just was too much. It was too much. Yeah, it's too much. I think I probably watched like 8 episodes.
Yeah.
It's like,
season 2 gets better too. I mean, it's just like it's interesting because it's I mean, he has kind of like a bit of a. I mean, he's creepy, but he has a little bit of honor to him when it comes to like kids, like abused kids.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I know. I mean, I know about the relationship with his neighbor and stuff.
Yeah,
that's what kind of made it a little bit more redeemable. But like the weird stuff he was doing, like I mean, like,
yeah, the fucked up.
I listen to a lot of true crime stuff, like real true crime stuff, and there's a lot of stuff that happened here where I live at, and like so I'm pretty like zoned in that community and those kind of topics and stuff, and like to just watching that, it's just I don't know, something about it. Like, I could watch and listen to stuff where people are murdered all day long, but something about a stalker, like it just bothers me. I don't know what it is. I mean, I've had stalker before too, like my job, and I work in the public or whatever. Like I've had a stalker before.
All right, real quick. Infinity Line wanted to say 1917 was fucking amazing. Midway was hella great too.
I'm sorry.
But that Hacksaw Ridge was fire, and I gotta agree. Hacksaw Ridge was fucking great.
Hacksaw Ridge, is that a war movie too?
Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. Hacksaw Ridge.
Look, can I be honest with you, Dustin?
What's that?
I only like war movies where like there's like a love story.
Hacksaw Ridge kind of has a love story to it. A little bit of a love story, I will say.
Yeah, but is there like a major like star in the movie? Like, is there like a, I don't know.
It's about Hacksaw Ridge, man. Come on. It's not. Who is
Matt Damon
trying to
movie?
Think. No, it's not Matt Damon.
I mean, I need like a Matt Damon. Somebody like that in the movie. I mean, Channing Tatum, like a G.I. Joe-ish kind of thing.
What about an Andrew Garfield?
Andrew Garfield.
You know, Spider-Man?
The fake Spider-Man? The fake Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. So he plays, he plays this guy. This guy really exists. He was a soldier in World War II. He's a conscientious objector. So he would not hold a gun, would not fire a gun, did not believe in harming other people. So
until he killed a man.
No. He never killed anybody. He ended up with 2 Medals of Honor because he saved, I believe, 54 soldiers on a battlefield by dragging their bodies across an entire opening back to safety and healing them because he was a medic. He just would not hold a firearm, though. And they were trying to kick him out, put him in jail and kick him out for being a conscientious objector, but the Supreme Court, I believe it was the Supreme Court, ruled in his favor saying you do not have to, because of course everybody's being drafted, you did not have to fire a gun in the military if goes against your beliefs. But it's a wonderful movie. It's insane what this actual person did and what they had to overcome through their life, and definitely worth watching.
Was he a British officer?
Nope, American.
Oh, interesting.
He also said, anyone see the anime Plunder? Now, I have not seen Plunder, but
where is that on?
I have to know, because on Funimation, there's an anime called Plunder. It's just an extra ER. Is that the same thing, Infinity Line? I need to know. Because I think this might be it. And if it is, I'll watch it. Because it's both in English and Japanese. For at least 11 episodes. There's only one season of it, though. Everyone's count is a number based on how a person chooses to live their life. But no one wants to reach 0 and be sent to the abyss. I need to know if that's the right one or not. I'm not sure, Infinity Line. Please verify that for me. Alright, what else do we got going on? There was another anime. Oh, I finished an anime. Well, I came to the end of this season, I believe. I don't know if there's another season yet. It is called Cautious Hero. The hero is
we talked about this.
overpowered,
I watched it.
but overly cautious. It's the worst name ever. Or best name. I don't know.
That's the one we both watched, right?
Yeah, but I finally finished it because I got to the last couple episodes, and I really like it. The ending's kind of perfect for it. I don't know. What did you get all the way through to the?
No, I need to go back and finish it.
Okay.
I started another show that I've been watching. What was it? Oh, Hunter x Hunter. And then I started another one that I can't remember. It's got some weird name. I don't remember what the hell it is. I
won't lie. My yearly subscription just renewed this month, so we'll definitely be doing more anime.
Yeah,
Funimation.
Yeah, for Funimation.
Dude, my PayPal is running on my fucking account. I don't know what the hell's going on. It keeps deleting my debit card off of there.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah, kind of.
Like, literally, I put my debit card in my PayPal. I'll buy something with PayPal. 20 minutes or less later, my debit card's going off my PayPal, and I have to re-enter it again. And you know how, like, when you add a card to your PayPal that does like a fake payment for like $0. So I've done it so many times. My bank calls me and like, "What the hell? Is this you?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm just adding my card to my PayPal. But at this point, I just have to start. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do on PlayStation because I'm not putting my debit card there. But I had to like.
I can make him a recommendation for PlayStation if you'd like. Go on Amazon. If you go on Amazon, you should be. Well, I don't know. Can you buy PlayStation gift cards anymore, or didn't they stop?
Yeah, you can still buy them. Yeah. I just don't buy them. I just use PayPal, but I'm not. I don't. The last time I bought something, I bought the Spider-Man DLC for my son like 3 weeks ago, and I just put my card on there, but I took it right back off.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
All right, I think that's going to do it for the podcast this week, guys. I think we've come to an end. We do appreciate everybody for tuning in with us, hanging out, especially you, Infinity Line. Please let me know if it's Plunderer or if I'm missing something, as I'll definitely check out that anime.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah. And we'll catch you next week. Peace out, everybody.
Catch you guys. Take it easy. Have a good week.
Peace.
I messed that up. I messed the outro up, people. I apologize. We get the full outro here. Not me unmuting it like 2 seconds into it. Here it goes. Outro.